Hi Tim, I'm Isabel from the Upcoming, and it's lovely to meet you. And congratulations on this fantastic docuseries. So, can you tell us a little bit how you got involved in the project in the first place?
I got involved in Prehistoric Planet because I've got a history of making a combination of wildlife and CGI films. So I previously worked for the BBC Natural History Unit making a series about Ice Age animals, and I got in touch with Mike, and the collaboration came together, which enabled me to come on board and help to bring the team into a point where we could start making the series. It's taken us 3.5 years to do it. The whole thing has actually been 10 years in the making because the original idea stemmed from Mike's brain 10 years ago. But these last 3.5 years has seen me be able to bring an amazing collaboration between the BBC Natural History Unit, Jon Favreau, and an amazing CGI team at MPC, headed up by Andy Jones and Adam Valdez as the directors. And we got amazing wildlife filmmakers from the NHU, and then the final piece of the puzzle was getting Apple TV Plus on board to bring everything together.
And how was it also working with David Attenborough again? I know you've worked with him previously, so how was that to get him on board and get him to narrate the series?
So David Attenborough is an absolute dream to work with. However, he's the man that's seen it all. You know, he's been around the world, he's seen everything. Now, he's never seen a real dinosaur from 66 million years ago. And so we spent a lot of time doing a whole load of scientific research to ensure that what we were saying about the dinosaurs was scientifically accurate. We then spent an awful lot of time getting the images to look great before we showed him the final product to bring him on board. And when he saw it, he said, "I can't imagine how you would have done it any better. It's like watching real animals through a pair of binoculars."
Oh my goodness. And how did you sort of glean any information yourself from the paleontologists, scientists that you're working with? And which part of the series, as you go through, which scene stands out for you with the dinosaurs?
Personally, I've learned loads about dinosaurs. You know, I was a massive dinosaur fan before I started, but I'm a massive dinosaur geek now. And I learned so much. One of the things is that dinosaurs are now thought to look very different to what we've become used to seeing over the last 25 years or so. Many of them were feathered. Many of them had very different body shapes to what's been depicted in the past. And I think that's going to be something that will shock a lot of the viewers, hopefully in a really great way, because we're showing them as living animals. My favourite scene across the whole thing, I say this, you know, I'm a father of two, right? And I know you're not supposed to have favourite children, but I have got a favourite sequence. It's about two T-Rex that meet each other, they nuzzle and do a courtship dance. It's really beautiful.
What do you think were some of the challenges of filming in location? Because obviously you bring in amazing collaboration with Jon Favreau and CGI. So how did you go about what were the challenges working in location and making it look like a real wildlife film?
One of the biggest challenges of making the series look as if we'd really been back in a time machine and filmed the dinosaurs and the other animals that were around with them was that there's nothing to film a lot of the time. You film backplace, but what we do is we spend an awful lot of time planning the shot, working out how we'd be able to film an animal. If you're talking about T-Rex, you know, you're talking about something that's 12 or 13 metres long. It's massive. It's got the strongest bite force ever known. There's no way you'd be very close to it. So you apply the rationale of how you would film something for real in the field to filming just the blank space with the dinosaurs that are going to be popped in later. That means that you think about each shot. Would it be a long lens shot or would it be a drone shot? You'd never be really close to them. But then you've got to think about other dinosaurs. The dinosaur world was full of giants and really small things as well. Some of the small things you'd be able to get close to. So it's all about applying the grammar and the aesthetic storytelling style of a BBC Natural History Unit wildlife film into the CG world.
And what do you hope that a viewer will take away after watching this series?
My real hope for the viewers after watching it is that I hope they take away the fact that dinosaurs weren't monsters, they were majestic and they were magnificent. And I hope that we spark a new excitement in a generation of potential paleos and potential filmmakers. The world's a big place and we've got a lot of it to film, so bring them on.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Thank you.